because it was brilliant in its writing. It took in issues that we touched very seriously without getting dirty, without getting sexy, without getting violent. Nowadays, all they do is sex and violence and I mean, I can't even watch the shows anymore. I've been trying to watch the new shows, and I get so disgusted with them because they're not funny, they're not clever. We had shows where we had talked about somebody burning the lawn because they had weeds, like the Ku Klux Klan. Yet you never knew it was the Ku Klux Klan we were talking about. We had shows where she brings home the baby and he thinks it's the wrong baby. And he says, I know that's not our baby. I know that they got it mixed up with the other baby. And when he calls up the parents of the other baby, a black couple come in. I mean, come on. That's brilliant. That laugh was a long, long laugh when those two people walked in. And nothing dirty, nothing sexy, nothing filthy about it. Nowadays, they are in bed, they do this, they do that. I mean, this business is an entertainment business. This is not a real life business. This is a phony business. We wear exaggerated makeup. We wear exaggerated clothes. We go to the movies. We want to see Lana Turner in something that we couldn't afford if we died. We couldn't afford it. We want to see her so gorgeous, so beautiful. I don't want to know that she goes home and washes her own pants or washes her stockings. I don't want to know that. I want to think that she's got 40 people waiting on her. You know, that's what this business is. It's a facade. This whole business is something. God, I wish I could do that. God, I wish I could be that. God, I want to be a movie star. God, I want to be a television star. Today, nothing like that. It's too real today. This business was meant to take you away from realism, to make you think of other things besides what you're living and how bad it is. Nowadays, you watch a television show and you're ready to commit suicide because you go, just I can't live like this. Whereas before you would say, hey, it ain't too bad. You know, really, I haven't got it too bad. I mean, the television today is obnoxious. It's disgusting and obnoxious. I can't watch it anymore. I watch the commercials. Am I on? I love that commercial with the duck. I love it. But I mean, the shows that are on today, and now I've done a couple of the shows today. I've done Suddenly Susan. I've done Caroline in the City. I've done Wings. I've done all these shows that are on now. But the shows that I did were funny, were there for the laughter, for the entertainment. There were no rights to civil rights or this or that. None of that. None of that. It was a comedy show. Now the comedy shows are getting violent. They're getting sexy. They're in bed. They leave nothing to the imagination anymore. Whereas with us, we left a lot to your imagination. We left a lot. And you couldn't wait to see what happened to us next week. I don't care what happens to half the shows this week that I see. I saw shows last night. I said, I don't want to see that again. I couldn't care less about the people. You liked what we did. You liked us as people. We were real to you. They don't do that today. And I don't think it's going to last either, by the way. I think the public is going to get so fed up, it's going to be a complete switch. We're going to go back to Victorian days, really. I knew it was a good show. I knew it was a very good show, and it was very cleverly done, and it was funny, and it was brilliant, and I enjoyed going to work every day. But I didn't know it would become the classic that it has. But the reason it became a classic is because of the crap that's on now. People are now realizing that they watch Nick at Night to see the shows that were during that era, that were fun and entertainment. And everybody that I see sees that show as a new show because they watch it every night on Nick at Night. I get mail from 10 and 11-year-old kids saying that they think the show is wonderful. They never stop to think for a minute that it's not in color. We never did one show in color, never. But they don't stop to think. They don't even think about that. The show is funny show. They can relate to it. It's real. It's honest. It's not making you an idiot watching a television show. Well, I guess I got off that soapbox for a while.